What's up, y'all? Trent Small, the chef, aka Red Specs, and I have a question for you. Is segregation a thing of the past or a growing threat? Let's think about that for a second. Segregation, a word that carries the weight of history, injustice, and division. But what does it truly mean? And why does it still matter today? From the Jim Crow era to modern day policies, the fight against segregation has shaped America's past and could define its future. Some say we move beyond it, while others argue it's making a quiet comeback. So is segregation really over? That's the question. Or are we witnessing an attempt to bring her back? Segregation is a forced separation of people historically based on race and gender. It divided people in everyday life where they lived, worked, learned, and even exercised their rights. In the US, the Jim Crow laws enforced racial segregation in the South from the late 1800s to the 1960s. These laws kept Black Americans from sharing public spaces, receiving equal education, and having fair job opportunities. The name Jim Crow came from a racist minstrel show character with white folks and Black faces symbolizing the system of discrimination. The Civil Rights Acts of 1964 officially ended legal segregation, outlawing racial discrimination in public places, jobs, and school. But while the law changed, inequality still existed in housing, education, and the justice system. Now, with this rising political, social tension, the big question remains, is segregation really over? Some believe new policies and this rhetoric, especially from figures like Trump and Musk, are bringing it back in a different form. Are we witnessing an effort to make segregation great again? Let's talk about it. Share, follow, and give me your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you.
Well, I hate to predict violence because I've found in so many instances that the constant prediction of violence is an unconscious invitation to it. But I must be realistic. If there is not a strong move to do something about the injustices that Negroes face, if there isn't something dramatic done, if the Civil Rights Bill does not pass with strength, I'm sure that it will so increase the discontent, the restlessness, the frustration, and the despair of the Negro that it will be much more difficult to keep the struggle disciplined and nonviolent.